Welcome to episode 69 of the Peak Performance Podcast by Brad Young. Today we're diving deep into the world of Spartan Racing, a transformative journey that pushes the boundaries of human capability and redefines what it means to be a peak performer. Whether you're an elite athlete or someone just beginning their fitness journey, Spartan races offer a unique opportunity to test your physical and mental limits while building the kind of resilience that translates into every area of life. Today's episode 2 on Spartan Racing, and we are looking at training guides to get ready for you next Spartan race. Sample training plan, sprint distance. This 12-week training plan prepares you for a Spartan sprint, 3 to 5 miles, 20 to 23 obstacles. It assumes you have a basic fitness foundation and can run 3 miles continuously. The plan includes 4 training days per week, allowing adequate recovery while building the fitness needed for race day. Adjust the plan based on your schedule and recovery needs. It's better to complete 80% of the workouts feeling strong than to complete 100% while exhausted and injured. Weekly training plan. Breakdown. Week 1 to 4. Base building phase. Focus on building foundational endurance, strength, and mobility. Day 1. Endurance. 2 to 3 mile easy run at a conversational pace. Day 2. Strength. 3 rounds of 15 push-ups, 20 body weight squats, 10 burpees, core work plank hold, 3 times 30 seconds. Day 3, active recovery, light stretching, yoga, or rest. Day 4, mixed training, 1 mile easy run followed by circuit training, 3 rounds of 10 pull-ups or band-assisted pull-ups, 15 dumbbell swings, 20 box jumps, or step-ups. Day 5, rest. Day 6, endurance. 3 to 4 mile trail run if possible to mimic race conditions. Day 7, rest or light activity, mobility work, yoga, or swimming. Week 5 to 8, strength and obstacle specific training. Start incorporating more intensity and obstacle specific exercises. Day 1, endurance. 3 to 4 mile tempo run at a comfortably hard pace for the middle portion of the run. Day 2, strength. 4 rounds of 10 pull-ups, 15 push-ups, 20 weighted squats, farmer's carry 50 to 100 feet, heavy weights. Day 3, active recovery, light stretching, yoga, or rest. Day 4, hill repeats, 6 to 8 hill sprints, 30-second sprints up the hill, walk or jog, back down for recovery. Day 5, rest. Day 6, endurance and strength. 4 to 5 mile long run, incorporating obstacles, e.g. monkey bars or simulated grip obstacles. Day 7, rest or light, yoga stretching. Week 9 to 12, race-specific preparation and taper. Prepare for race intensity and fine-tune recovery. Day 1, race simulation, 2 to 3 mile run with interval sprints every 5 minutes plus body weight exercises, burpees, pull-ups, and air squats. Day 2, strength. 3 rounds of the sandbag carry, 100 to 200 feet, 15 burpees, 20 kettlebell swings, plank shoulder taps, 3 times 20 taps. Day 3, active recovery or light cardio like swimming or cycling. Day 4, intervals. 5 by 400 meter sprints with a 90-second rest between intervals. Day 5, rest. Day 6, long run, 4 to 5 miles, mixing in obstacle practice or simulated tasks like climbing or crawling. Day 7, rest, stretch, or light yoga. Final week, race week. Taper down to lighter activities 3 to 4 days before race day to allow full recovery. Keep workouts light and focus on mobility and hydration. Be ready, fueled, and focused. Time to conquer the Spartan sprint. Strength sessions should include exercises targeting all major movement patterns: squats, hinges, pushes, pulls, and carries. A sample session might include goblet squats, Romanian deadlifts, push-ups, pull-ups, and farmer's carries performed for 3 sets of 8 to 12 repetitions. As you progress, add obstacle-specific work like rope climbs, wall practice, and heavy carries. The final 4 weeks should include dedicated obstacle practice sessions where you spend 30 to 45 minutes working on specific obstacles you find challenging. Recovery is built into this plan with 3 rest days per week. Use these days for complete rest, light walking, or gentle mobility work. Listen to your body. If you're feeling unusually fatigued or notice signs of overtraining like elevated resting heart rate, poor sleep, or decreased motivation, take an extra rest day. It's better to arrive at race day slightly undertrained but fresh than overtrained and exhausted. The taper in weeks 11 to 12 reduces volume while maintaining intensity, allowing your body to recover and adapt from the training stress. Sample training plan, super distance. This 16-week training plan prepares you for a Spartan Super, 8 to 10 miles, 24 to 29 obstacles. It assumes you can comfortably run 5 miles and have completed a sprint distance race or equivalent training. The plan includes 5 to 6 training days per week with increased volume and intensity compared to sprint preparation. The additional weeks in training volume are necessary to build the endurance and obstacle proficiency needed for the longer distance and increased obstacle count. Sample training plan, super distance. This 16-week training plan prepares you for a Spartan Super, 8 to 10 miles, 24 to 29 obstacles. It assumes you can comfortably run 5 miles and have completed a sprint distance race or equivalent training. The plan includes 5 to 6 training days per week with increased volume and intensity compared to sprint preparation. The additional weeks in training volume are necessary to build the endurance and obstacle proficiency needed for the longer distance and increased obstacle count. Sample training plan for Spartan Super. Week 1 to 4, base building. Focus, develop foundational endurance and strength. Monday, rest or light activity, yoga or stretching. Tuesday, 3 to 4 mile run at an easy pace plus 10 minutes of body weight exercises, push-ups, squats, planks. Wednesday, cross training, cycling, rowing, or swimming for 30 to 45 minutes at moderate intensity. Thursday, hill sprints, 6 to 8 repeats of 30-second sprints up a hill with recovery walk, jog down, plus core workout plank variations, Russian twists, hanging leg raises. Friday, active recovery, light walk, yoga, or stretching. Saturday, long run, 5 to 6 miles easy pace, plus grip strength training, dead hangs, farmer's carries, pull-ups. Sunday, circuit training, 30 to 40 minutes combining body weight exercises, kettlebell movements, and cardio intervals. Week 5 to 8, endurance focus. Focus, build longer running endurance and obstacle-specific strength. Monday, rest or yoga, stretching. Tuesday, 4 to 5 mile trail run, plus sandbag carries, 2 to 3 rounds of 100 to 200 yards. Wednesday, body weight strength workout, 10 push-ups, 15 air squats, 10 burpees, 30-second plank, repeat 4 to 5 rounds. Thursday, tempo run, 3 to 4 miles at a challenging but sustainable pace, plus grip strength, monkey bar practice, rope climbs. Friday, active recovery or light stretching. Saturday, long trail run, 6 to 8 miles, plus obstacle simulation workout, climbing walls, tire flips, heavy carries. Sunday, full body strength training, dumbbells, kettlebells, or sandbag exercises. Week 9 to 12, peak training. Focus, longer efforts, higher intensity, and familiarization with race conditions. Monday, rest or yoga stretching. Tuesday, speed workout, intervals, 400 meters x 6 to 8 hard efforts with a 1-minute recovery between, plus core. Wednesday, circuit training. With obstacle focus, 5 rounds of pull-ups, box jumps, rope climbs, and sandbag squats. Thursday, 5 to 6 mile trail run with 2 mile steady hard effort. Friday, active recovery. Saturday, long trail run, 8 to 10 miles, include race pace intervals plus grip strength training. Sunday, obstacles and endurance simulation, practice obstacles like crawls, carries, and walls integrated into a longer workout session. Week 13 to 16, taper and race prep. Focus, recovery, maintaining fitness, and mental preparation. Monday, rest completely or light stretching. Tuesday, 3 to 4 mile easy run plus light obstacle practice. Wednesday, circuit training, low volume, high quality movements. Thursday, 2 to 3 mile shakeout run plus core exercises. Friday, rest or light yoga. Saturday, race simulation run, 6 to 8 miles with obstacle practice, or taper to shorter session in weeks 15 to 16. Sunday, recovery, walk stretching, plus mental preparation, visualizing successful race completion. Race week tips. Avoid heavy training in the 3 to 4 days leading up to the race. Focus on rest, hydration, and light movement. Review obstacle techniques and ensure your gear is ready. On race day, pace yourself, stay mentally resilient, and enjoy the challenge. The super distance requires greater emphasis on endurance and obstacle efficiency. Your long runs should progressively build to 2 hours, incorporating hills and technical terrain that mimics race conditions. During the weeks 10 to 14, include obstacle practice during your long runs. Stop every 15 to 20 minutes to perform pull-ups, burpees, or other obstacle movements. This teaches your body to transition between running and obstacles while fatigued, which is exactly what you'll experience during the race. Strength training becomes more obstacle specific as the plan progresses. Early weeks focus on building general strength, while later weeks emphasize obstacle specific movements and heavy carries. Include dedicated sessions for rope climbs, wall practice, and carrying heavy objects. Your goal is to make obstacle movements feel automatic and efficient even when you're tired. Practice obstacles in various conditions. When your hands are wet, when you're breathing hard, when your grip is fatigued, to prepare for race day realities. Sample training plan, beast distance. This 20-week training plan prepares you for a Spartan beast, 12 to 14 miles, 30 to 35 obstacles. It assumes you have completed at least one super distance race and have a strong endurance base. The beast represents a significant step up in both distance and difficulty, requiring exceptional endurance, obstacle proficiency, and mental toughness. This plan includes 6 training days per week with substantial volume. Be prepared to dedicate significant time and energy to your preparation. Sample training plan, beast distance. This 20-week training plan prepares you for a Spartan beast, 12 to 14 miles, 30 to 35 obstacles. It assumes you have completed at least one super distance race and have a strong endurance base. The beast represents a significant step up in both distance and difficulty, requiring exceptional endurance, obstacle proficiency, and mental toughness. This plan includes 6 training days per week with substantial volume. Be prepared to dedicate significant time and energy to your preparation. Beast distance training plan. Week 1 to 4, building the foundation. Objective, establish a solid endurance base and strengthen fundamental movements. Monday, 3 to 4 mile trail run at an easy pace. Focus on maintaining consistency and proper form. Strength training, upper body. Pull-ups, push-ups, dumbbell rows, and planks, 3 sets each. Tuesday, cross training, cycling, swimming or rowing, for 45 to 60 minutes at a moderate intensity. Wednesday, a long hike with a weighted pack, 15 to 20 pounds, for 60 to 90 minutes. Incorporate steep inclines if possible. Thursday, bodyweight endurance circuits, burpees, lunges, squats, and bear crawls, 3 rounds of 10 reps each. Friday, rest or active recovery, light stretching, yoga, or an easy walk. Saturday, long trail run, 5 to 7 miles, emphasizing endurance. Practice carrying a hydration pack and fuel during the run. Sunday, strength training, lower body, deadlifts, step-ups, goblet squats, and hanging leg raises, 3 sets each. Week 5 to 8, increasing intensity. Objective, build strength and obstacle-specific skills while extending endurance sessions. Add 1 to 2 miles to long trail runs each week. Incorporate hill sprints on Monday and Thursday for explosive power. Add grip strength-focused exercises, farmer's carries, towel pull-ups, to strength days. Practice basic obstacle movements, rope climbs, wall climbs, tire flips, 1 to 2 times per week. Week 9 to 16, peak training phase. Objective, simulate race conditions and maximize endurance and obstacle proficiency. Weekly long runs, top-to-top hikes should reach 10 to 12 miles by week 12. Include back-to-back training days, e.g. long run Saturday, obstacle simulation Sunday. Focus on race-specific challenges, multitasking strength and endurance. Prioritize recovery methods, foam rolling, stretching, hydration to prevent overtraining. Week 17 to 20, taper and final preparation. Objective: reduce training volume to conserve energy and prepare mentally for the race. Gradually decrease long run distances while maintaining intensity in shorter sessions. Perform lighter but sharpened obstacle practice sessions. Final week involves an active recovery approach with minimal intense training. This plan is designed to progressively develop all the skills and stamina needed to excel in a Spartan Beast race while minimizing the risk of injury. Listen to your body, adjust accordingly, and stay consistent. Finish strong. Beast preparation requires building your long runs to 3 hours, which means dedicating significant time on weekends to training. These long runs should include substantial elevation gain and technical terrain. Practice your race day nutrition strategy during every long run over 90 minutes. You need to train your gut to process food while exercising. Include obstacle practice every 20 to 30 minutes during long runs to simulate race conditions. The combination of distance, elevation, and obstacles in training prepares you for the unique demands of beast racing. Mental preparation becomes increasingly important as race distance increases. The beast will test your mental toughness more than any shorter race. Include visualization sessions in your training, imagining yourself pushing through difficult moments. Practice positive self-talk during hard training sessions. Develop strategies for breaking the race into manageable segments. Focus on reaching the next aid station or completing the next obstacle rather than thinking about the total distance remaining. Your training should build not just physical capacity, but also the mental resilience needed to persevere through 4 to 6 hours of intense effort. Power-focused training block. This 4-week training block emphasizes power development for athletes who want to improve their explosive strength and speed through obstacles. It can be incorporated into your regular training plan or used as a focus block after building your base. Power training requires full recovery between sessions, so this block includes only 4 training days per week with emphasis on quality over quantity. Each session should be performed when you're fresh and fully recovered from previous training. Power training sessions should begin with a thorough warm-up, including dynamic stretching and progressive activation exercises. The actual power work involves relatively low volume, 3 to 5 sets of 3 to 5 repetitions per exercise, with complete recovery between sets, 2 to 3 minutes. The key is maximum effort on every repetition. If you notice your performance declining within a set or between sets, end the session. Power training when fatigue doesn't develop power. It just creates fatigue. Week 1, foundation. Day 1, box jumps 4x5, broad jumps 4x5, med ball slams 4x8. Day 2, hill sprints 8x15 seconds bound in 4x30 meters. Day 3, power cleans 5x3, push press 4x5. Day 4, depth jumps 3x5, single leg bounds 4x20 meters. Week 2, build. Day 1, box jumps 5x5, broad jumps 5x5, KB swings 5x10. Day 2, hill sprints 10x15 seconds, bound in 5x30 meters. Day 3, power cleans 5x3, jerk 4x3, box jumps 3x5. Day 4, depth jumps 4x5, lateral bounds 4x20 meters. Week 3, peak. Day 1, box jumps 5x5, broad jumps 5x5, med ball throws 5x8. Day 2, hill sprints 10x20 seconds, bounding 5x40 meters. Day 3, power cleans 6x3, push press 5x5, box jumps 4x5. Day 4, depth jumps 5x5, complex bounds 4x30 meters. Week 4, deload. Day 1, box jumps 3x3, broad jumps 3x3, light KB swings. Day 2, hill sprint 6x10 seconds, easy bounding. Day 3, power cleans 4x2, light pressing. Day 4, rest or very light movement. Integrate this power block into your overall training by reducing your running volume by 20 to 30% during the power focus weeks. Maintain one easy run and one moderate run per week, but eliminate tempo runs and long intervals. The reduced running volume allows adequate recovery for the demanding power work while maintaining your aerobic base. After completing the 4-week block, take 3 to 4 days of easy training before returning to your regular program. You should feel explosive and powerful with noticeable improvements in your ability to generate force quickly. Speed focused training block. This 4-week training block emphasizes running speed development for athletes who want to improve their pace between obstacles. Speed work improves your running economy, increases your lactate threshold, and develops the neuromuscular coordination needed for faster running. This block includes 4 to 5 running sessions per week with varied intensities and distances. Speed development requires balancing hard efforts with adequate recovery. You can't run hard every day and expect improvement. Each speed session should include a thorough warm up of 10 to 15 minutes, easy jogging, followed by dynamic stretching and 4 to 6 short accelerations. The quality portion of the workout should be performed on relatively flat, smooth terrain where you can focus on running mechanics without worrying about obstacles or technical terrain. Cool down with 10 to 15 minutes of easy jogging and static stretching. Track your times for interval sessions to monitor progress and ensure you're hitting appropriate paces. 4-week speed training plan for Spartan Race training. Week 1, focus, building a foundation and improving turnover. Day 1, warm up, 10 to 15 minutes easy jog plus dynamic stretches plus 4 accelerations. Perform 8 by 200 meters at goal race pace with 90 seconds rest between intervals. Cool down, 10 to 15 minute jog plus static stretching. Day 3, hill sprints. Warm up, then complete 6 30-second uphill sprints at 90 to 95% effort with a walk down recovery. Cool down as usual. Day 5, fartlek run. Warm up, then alternate between 2 minutes hard effort and 2 minutes easy jog for 20 minutes. Cool down. Week 2, focus strengthening aerobic capacity and endurance at speed. Day 1, warm up, then complete 6 by 400 meters at a steady pace slightly faster than race pace. Take 90 seconds rest between intervals. Cool down. Day 3, hill repeats. Warm up, then 8 x45-second uphill sprints at 85 to 90% effort with a walk jog back recovery. Cool down. Day 5, tempo workout. Warm up, then perform a 20-minute sustained effort at a comfortably hard pace. Cool down. Week 3, focus increasing speed sustainability and testing resilience. Day 1, warm up, then do 5 by 600 meters at race pace with 2-minute jog recovery between intervals. Cool down. Day 3, hill sprints. Warm up, then complete 10 10-second uphill sprints at 90 to 95% effort with walk down recovery. Cool down. Day 5, interval fartlek. Warm up, then alternate between 3 minutes hard effort and 1 minute light jog for 15 minutes. Cool down. Week 4, focus, race preparation and sharpening. Day 1, warm up, then complete 6 by 300 meters at goal race pace with 60 seconds rest between intervals. Cool down. Day 3, hill effort. Warm up, then do 8 1-minute hard uphill sprints at 85 to 90% effort with jog walk recovery. Cool down. Day 5, easy fartlek run. Warm up, then alternate between 1 minute at hard effort and 2 minutes easy jogging for 15 minutes. Cool down. This 4-week plan is designed to improve your speed, endurance, and hill strength, which are essential for Spartan race success. Adapt rest and recovery as needed based on fitness level. Tempo runs should be performed at a pace you could sustain for about 1 hour in a race. This is typically described as comfortably hard, or about 85 to 90% of maximum heart rate. You should be able to speak a few words but not hold a conversation. Start conservatively and build into the pace over the first few minutes. If you find yourself slowing significantly in the final minutes, you started too fast. Tempo runs teach your body to clear lactate efficiently and improve your ability to sustain hard efforts. After completing this 4-week speed block, you should notice improved running economy and the ability to maintain faster paces with less effort. Your interval time should improve by 5 to 10 seconds per 400 meters, and your tempo pace should feel more comfortable. Take 3 to 4 days of easy running before returning to your regular training program. The speed gains from this block will persist for several weeks, even as you shift focus back to obstacle specific training and longer endurance work. Flexibility and mobility training block. This 4 week training block emphasizes flexibility and mobility development for athletes who feel restricted in their movement or want to improve their range of motion for obstacle performance. Better mobility improves movement efficiency, reduces injury risk, and allows you to access positions needed for obstacles like rope climbs and wall traverses. This block can be performed alongside your regular training or as a focus period after a race when you're reducing training volume. Mobility work should be performed daily, ideally at multiple times throughout the day. Morning mobility sessions wake up your body and prepare you for the day ahead. Pre-workout mobility prepares you for training. Evening mobility promotes recovery and helps you relax before bed. Each session need not be long. 10 to 15 minutes of focused work is sufficient. The key is consistency and progressive improvement in your range of motion over the 4 week period. Morning routine, 10 minutes. Cat-cow stretches 10 reps, hip circles 10 each direction, shoulder dislocations 15 reps, ankle circles 20 each direction, spinal twist 10 each side, world's greatest stretch 5 each side, pre-workout 15 minutes, leg swings 15 each direction, walking lunges with rotation 10 each side, inchworms 8 reps, arm circles 20 each direction, high knees 30 seconds, butt kicks 30 seconds, dynamic hamstring stretches 10 each side. Post-workout 20 minutes. Pigeon pose 90 seconds each side. Hamstring stretch 90 seconds each side. Hip flexor stretch 90 seconds each side. Thoracic rotations 10 each side. Shoulder stretches 60 seconds each. Calf stretches 60 seconds each. Evening routine, 15 minutes. Foam rolling major muscle groups 30 to 60 seconds each. Child's pose 2 minutes. Supine twist 90 seconds each side. Figure 4 stretch 90 seconds each side. Seated forward fold 2 minutes. Shoulder stretches 60 seconds each. Track your progress by testing specific movements at the beginning and the end of the 4 week block. Can you touch your toes with straight legs? How deep can you squat with good form? Can you reach behind your back and clasp your hands? Take photos or videos of these positions initially, then retest after 4 weeks. Most athletes see significant improvements in range of motion with consistent daily mobility work. These improvements translate directly to better obstacle performance and reduced injury risk. Don't abandon mobility work after completing this focus block. Instead, maintain a reduced routine of 10 to 15 minutes daily, focusing on areas that tend to be tight for you. Think of mobility work as preventive maintenance for your body, a small daily investment that prevents major problems down the road. Athletes who consistently prioritize mobility tend to have longer, healthier careers with fewer injuries and better performance across all aspects of training. Athletic performance training block. This 4 week training block develops overall athleticism through varied movement patterns, agility work, and sport-specific skills. It's designed for athletes who want to become more well-rounded performers capable of handling any physical challenge. This block emphasizes movement quality, coordination, and the ability to adapt to unpredictable situations, all crucial for Spartan racing, where you never know exactly what obstacles or terrain you'll encounter. Athletic development requires exposing your body to varied movement patterns and challenges. Each training session should include elements of strength, power, agility, and coordination. The workouts are designed to be fun and engaging while developing real performance qualities. Think of this block as play with purpose. You're developing serious athletic capabilities through varied, enjoyable training that doesn't feel like traditional structured workouts. Sample athletic session 1. Warm up, 10 minutes dynamic movement. Agility ladder, 10 patterns, 2 rounds. Cone drills, T-drill, 5 to 10 to 5, 4 rounds. Plyometrics, box jumps, lateral bounds, 3 by 5 each. Strength circuit, pull ups, squats, push ups, 3 rounds. Cool down, 10 minutes easy movement plus stretch. Sample athletic session 2, warm up, 10 minutes dynamic movement. Medicine ball work, throws, slams, rotations, 4x8. Obstacle practice, rope climbs, walls, carries, 20 minutes. Sprint work, 6x40 meters with direction changes. Core circuit, planks, rotations, anti-rotation, 3 rounds. Cool down, 10 minutes easy movement plus stretch. Agility work develops your ability to change direction quickly and maintain balance in unstable positions. Set up cone drills, use an agility ladder, or create obstacle courses that require quick changes of direction. Focus on staying light on your feet, maintaining good posture, and moving efficiently. These skills translate directly to navigating technical terrain and adjusting your approach to obstacles based on conditions and fatigue level. Include sport-specific skills like crawling, climbing, jumping, throwing, and carrying in every session. These fundamental movement patterns are the building blocks of human performance and directly applicable to Spartan racing. Practice moving in different planes of motion, forward and backward, side to side, and rotationally. The more varied your movement practice, the more adaptable and resilient you become as an athlete. After completing this 4-week block, you should feel more coordinated, agile, and capable of handling whatever physical challenges come your way. Recovery strategies for peak performance. Recovery is when adaptation happens. Training provides the stimulus, but recovery is when your body actually gets stronger, faster, and more capable. Many athletes focus exclusively on training while neglecting recovery, leading to stagnation, injury, or burnout. For peak performance, you need to be as intentional about recovery as you are about training. This means prioritizing sleep, managing stress, using recovery modalities effectively, and listening to your body's signals. Sleep is the most powerful recovery tool available. During deep sleep, your body releases growth hormone, repairs damaged tissues, consolidates motor learning, and restores energy systems. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep per night, with even more during heavy training periods. Create a sleep-conducive environment, dark, cool, 65 to 68 degrees Fahrenheit, and quiet. Establish a consistent sleep schedule, going to bed and waking at the same times, even on weekends. Avoid screens for 1 to 2 hours before bed, as blue light suppresses melatonin production. If you're not sleeping well, no amount of training or nutrition can compensate. Prioritize sleep quality. 7 to 9 hours nightly in a dark, cool room. Consistent schedule. No screens before bed. Sleep is when adaptation occurs. Don't shortchange recovery. Optimize nutrition timing. Consume protein and carbs within 30 minutes. Post-workout, eat anti-inflammatory foods. Stay hydrated throughout the day, not just during training. Use active recovery. Easy movement, foam rolling, stretching on rest days, promotes blood flow without adding training stress, helps clear metabolic waste. Manage stress levels. Training is stress. Life stress compounds it. Practice stress management through meditation, breathing exercises, or activities you enjoy outside training. Active recovery involves light movement that promotes blood flow without adding significant training stress. On rest days, consider 20 to 30 minutes of easy walking, swimming, or cycling. Foam rolling and stretching also count as active recovery. The goal is to facilitate recovery processes without creating additional fatigue. Contrast this with passive recovery, complete rest, which is also necessary. Now, you need some days where you do nothing physical to allow complete restoration. Recovery modalities like massage, ice baths, compression garments, and contrast therapy can enhance recovery, but they're supplements to the basics of sleep, nutrition, and stress management, not replacements. If you're sleeping poorly and eating inadequately, no amount of ice baths will compensate. That said, these modalities can provide marginal gains for athletes who have the basics dialed in. Experiment to find what works for you, but don't let perfect be the enemy of good. Focusing on sleep and nutrition will provide 90% of the recovery benefits. Common training mistakes and how to avoid them. Even dedicated athletes make training mistakes that limit their progress or lead to injury. Understanding these common pitfalls and how to avoid them can save you months of frustration and setbacks. The most frequent mistakes stem from enthusiasm and impatience. Athletes want results quickly and push too hard too soon without adequate preparation or recovery. Learning from others' mistakes is far less painful than making them yourself, so take these lessons seriously and adjust your training accordingly. The single most common mistake is doing too much too soon. Athletes jump into intense training without building an adequate base, leading to overuse, injuries, burnout, or poor performance. Your body needs time to adapt to training stress. Tendons and ligaments strengthen more slowly than muscles, and your cardiovascular system requires consistent stimulus over weeks and months to improve. Increase your training volume by no more than 10% per week and include recovery weeks every 3 to 4 weeks where you reduce volume by 30 to 40%. If you're new to training, spend at least 8 to 12 weeks building your base before adding intense workouts or obstacle specific training. Training too hard on easy days. Easy runs should be truly easy, conversational pace, 60 to 70% max heart rate. Many athletes run their easy days too hard, compromising recovery and preventing quality work on hard days. Slow down your easy runs. Neglecting strength training. Running alone won't prepare you for obstacles. You need dedicated strength work 2 to 3 times per week. Prioritize pulling movements, core work, and carries. Strength prevents injury and improves obstacle performance. Skipping warm-ups and cool-downs. Jumping straight into hard efforts increases injury risk. Always warm up for 10 to 15 minutes with easy movement and dynamic stretching. Cool down with easy jogging and static stretching to promote recovery. Ignoring pain and warning signs. Distinguish between discomfort normal and pain warning signal. Sharp pain, pain that worsens during activity, or pain that persists after training requires rest and possibly medical attention. Don't train through injury. Poor nutrition and hydration. You can't outtrain a bad diet. Inadequate fuel leads to poor performance, compromised recovery, and increased injury risk. Eat enough carbohydrates and protein, stay hydrated, and time nutrition around workouts. Comparing yourself to others. Everyone's fitness journey is different. Comparing your progress to others leads to frustration and poor decisions. Focus on your own improvement, celebrate your progress, and trust your training process. Another critical mistake is neglecting recovery and rest days. Your body doesn't get stronger during training. It gets stronger during recovery from training. Without adequate rest, you accumulate fatigue without adaptation, leading to declining performance and increased injury risk. Include at least 1 to 2 complete rest days per week, and don't feel guilty about taking extra rest when you're feeling run down. It's better to miss one workout and come back strong than to push through and end up injured or overtrained. Many athletes also make the mistake of not practicing obstacles until close to race day. Obstacle skills require repetition to develop. You can't expect to efficiently climb a rope or traverse monkey bars if you've never practiced. Include obstacle-specific training from the beginning of your preparation, even if it's just 10 to 15 minutes after a run. Find a playground, install a pull-up bar at home, or join a gym with obstacle training equipment. The athletes who excel at Spartan Racing are those who have practiced obstacles hundreds of times, making the movements automatic and efficient. Race day execution, pacing, and strategy. Race day execution can make or break your performance regardless of how well you've trained. The most common race day mistake is starting too fast, caught up in the excitement and adrenaline of the start. A smart pacing strategy allows you to maintain strong performance throughout the race, finishing with energy rather than crawling to the finish line. Your race strategy should be based on your training, your goals, and the specific course conditions you'll encounter. For sprint distance races, start at a pace that feels slightly easier than you think you should be running. The first mile will feel deceptively easy due to adrenaline and fresh legs. Don't let this fool you into running too fast. Aim to run the first third of the race at 85 to 90% of your maximum sustainable pace, the middle third at 90 to 95%, and the final third at 95 to 100% or harder. This negative split strategy ensures you have energy for obstacles in the final push to the finish. If you're feeling strong in the final miles, that's when you push hard and pass people who started too fast. For super and beast distances, conservative pacing becomes even more critical. These races last 2 to 6 hours, and starting too fast will leave you struggling in the later miles when the most challenging obstacles often appear. Start at a pace that feels almost too easy. You should be able to hold a conversation for the first 30 to 60 minutes. Gradually increase your effort as the race progresses, but never push so hard that you're gasping for breath or your legs are burning. Save your hardest efforts for the final 20 to 30% of the race when you know you can sustain the pace to the finish. Obstacle strategy is equally important. Approach each obstacle with a plan based on your training. Don't rush. Take a few seconds to assess the obstacle, choose your approach, and execute with control. Failed obstacles cost you 30 burpees, which takes far more time and energy than a few extra seconds of careful execution. If you fail an obstacle, complete your burpees efficiently and move on without dwelling on the failure. Stay positive and focus on the obstacles ahead. In longer races, consider walking between some obstacles to recover, especially after particularly demanding obstacles like heavy carries or rope climbs. Post-race recovery and reflection. Your race doesn't end when you cross the finish line. Proper post-race recovery is essential for returning to training quickly and avoiding injury. The immediate post-race period is when your body is most vulnerable with depleted energy stores, damaged muscle tissue, and compromised immune function. How you handle the hours and days after your race significantly impacts how quickly you recover and how soon you can resume training. Many athletes neglect post-race recovery, leading to prolonged fatigue, illness, or injury immediately after finishing. Keep moving with gentle walking for 10 to 15 minutes to prevent blood pooling in your legs and help clear metabolic waste products. Drink water or sports drinks to begin rehydration and consume easily digestible carbohydrates and protein within 30 minutes of finishing. A recovery shake, chocolate milk, or a banana with a protein bar are all good options. Change out of wet, muddy clothes as soon as possible to prevent your core temperature from dropping too much. Many races provide food at the finish. Take advantage of this to begin refueling. Immediately after, 0 to 30 minutes. Keep moving with gentle walking. Consume 20 to 30 grams of protein and 40 to 60 grams of carbs. Begin rehydration with water or sports drinks. Change into dry clothes. First few hours, 1 to 6 hours. Eat a complete meal with protein, carbs, and vegetables. Continue hydrating. Gentle stretching or foam rolling. Ice bath or contrast shower if available. First day, 6 to 24 hours. Prioritize sleep. Aim for 9+ hours. Eat nutrient-dense foods. Light walking or swimming if you feel up to it. Elevate legs periodically. First week, 1 to 7 days. No intense training for 3 to 7 days depending on race distance. Easy walking, swimming, or cycling only. Focus on sleep, nutrition, and stress management. Return to training 7 to 14 days. Gradually resume training with easy runs and light strength work. Listen to your body. If you're still fatigued, take more time. Build back slowly. In the days following your race, prioritize sleep, nutrition, and gentle movement. Avoid intense training for at least 3 to 7 days depending on race distance. Sprint races require less recovery than beast races. Light walking, easy swimming, or gentle cycling promotes blood flow and recovery without adding training stress. Foam rolling and stretching help reduce muscle soreness. If you're experiencing significant soreness, consider massage or other recovery modalities. Don't rush back to training. Giving your body adequate recovery time prevents injury and allows you to return to training stronger. Take time to reflect on your race experience. What went well? What could be improved? Did your pacing strategy work? Were there obstacles you struggled with that need more practice? Did your nutrition and hydration plan work as expected? Write down your observations while they're fresh, noting both successes and areas for improvement. This reflection informs your training for future races, helping you identify strengths to maintain and weaknesses to address Celebrate your accomplishment. Completing a Spartan race is a significant achievement that required dedication, hard work, and mental toughness. Building a long term training plan. Peak performance isn't achieved in a single training cycle. It's the result of consistent, progressive training over months and years. A long term training plan provides structure and direction, ensuring you're building fitness systematically rather than randomly jumping between different training approaches. This periodized approach divides your training into distinct phases, each with specific goals and training emphasis. By cycling through different training focuses, you develop all aspects of fitness while avoiding the staleness and burnout that comes from doing the same training year round. A typical annual training plan might include a base building phase, 8 to 12 weeks, a strength and power phase, 6 to 8 weeks, a race specific preparation phase, 8 to 12 weeks, a racing phase, 4 to 8 weeks, and a recovery/off season phase, 4 to 6 weeks. The exact timing depends on your race schedule. Work backward from your goal races to determine when each phase should occur. If you're planning to race multiple times per year, you'll cycle through abbreviated versions of these phases between races, maintaining your fitness while addressing specific weaknesses. Annual training phases. Off season, 4 to 6 weeks. Active recovery, cross training, address injuries, mental break from structured training. Base building, 8 to 12 weeks. Build aerobic capacity, general strength, movement quality, establish training habits. Strength/power, 6 to 8 weeks. Develop maximum strength, explosive power, obstacle-specific skills. Race prep, 8 to 12 weeks. Race-specific training, practice obstacles under fatigue, dial in nutrition and pacing. Racing, 4 to 8 weeks. Maintain fitness, taper before races, execute race strategy, recover between events. Progressive development. Year 1, complete first sprint. Build base fitness, learn obstacle skills, establish training consistency. Year 2, complete super distance, improve obstacle efficiency, develop race-specific fitness. Year 3, complete beast distance, refine pacing strategy, compete for age group placement. Year 4 plus, multiple races per year, pursue competitive goals, mentor newer athletes, continue progression. Within each training phase, use a 3 to 1 or 4 to 1 loading pattern. 3 or 4 weeks of progressively increasing training load followed by 1 recovery week with reduced volume. This pattern allows you to push hard and accumulate training stress while providing regular recovery periods that allow adaptation to occur. During recovery weeks, reduce your training volume by 30 to 40% while maintaining intensity. These recovery weeks aren't wasted time. They're when your body actually gets stronger from the training stress you've accumulated. Track your training in a log or app, recording workouts, how you felt sleep quality, and any aches or pains. Over time, patterns emerge that help you understand what training approaches work best for you. You'll learn how much volume you can handle, how quickly you recover from hard workouts, and which types of training produce the best results. This self-knowledge is invaluable for optimizing your training and avoiding the mistakes that lead to injury or burnout. Remember that training is an experiment with a sample size of 1. What works for others might not work for you, and vice versa. The community and culture of Spartan Racing. Spartan Racing is more than just a physical challenge. It's a community of like-minded individuals who push themselves to be better, support each other through challenges, and celebrate achievements together. The Spartan community is known for its inclusivity and encouragement, with elite athletes and first-timers sharing the same course and often helping each other through obstacles. This community aspect is one of the most powerful elements of Spartan Racing, providing motivation, accountability, and friendships that extend far beyond race day. At races, you'll witness the community spirit firsthand. Athletes stop to help others over walls, offer encouragement during difficult obstacles, and celebrate together at the finish line. The Spartan Code emphasizes values like honor, courage, and commitment, principles that guide not just racing but life in general. Many participants describe Spartan racing as transformative, building confidence and resilience that carries over into their personal and professional lives. The challenges you overcome on the course prove to yourself that you're capable of far more than you thought possible. Training groups and teams. Join or form a local training group to stay motivated and accountable. Training with others makes difficult workouts more enjoyable and pushes you to work harder than you would alone. Many cities have Spartan specific training groups that meet regularly to practice obstacles and run together. Online communities. Connect with Spartan racers worldwide through social media groups, forums, and online communities. Share training tips, ask questions, find training partners, and get inspired by others' journeys. The online community provides support and information year round, not just on race day. Volunteering and giving back. Volunteer at races to give back to the community, learn course layouts, and gain perspective on the race experience. Volunteers are essential to race operations and receive free race entries as compensation. Volunteering also allows you to support other athletes and be part of their achievement. Mentoring newer athletes. As you gain experience, mentor those just starting their Spartan journey. Share your knowledge, offer encouragement, and help others avoid the mistakes you made. Teaching others reinforces your own understanding and strengthens the community as a whole. Consider joining a Spartan team or forming one with friends. Teams train together, travel to races together, and support each other through the challenges of preparation and racing. The accountability of training with a team keeps you consistent when motivation wanes, and the shared experience of racing together creates bonds that last long after the race ends. Many teams have traditions like matching outfits, team cheers, or post-race celebrations that add to the fun and camaraderie. The Spartan community also extends beyond racing to charitable work and social causes. Spartan partners with various organizations to support veterans, first responders, and other groups. Many races include charity components where participants can raise money for causes they care about. This connection to something larger than yourself adds meaning to your training and racing, transforming a personal challenge into an opportunity to make a positive impact on others' lives. Beyond your first race, continuing the journey. Completing your first Spartan race is an incredible achievement, but it's just the beginning of your journey toward peak performance. The lessons you learn, the confidence you build, and the fitness you develop open doors to new challenges and goals. Many athletes find that their first race ignites a passion for obstacle racing that leads them to pursue increasingly ambitious goals, longer distances, competitive age group placements, or even elite status. Others discover that the training and racing process itself is the reward, providing structure, community, and a sense of purpose. After your first race, take time to reflect on what you want from your continued participation in Spartan racing. Are you motivated by competition and want to improve your times and placements? Do you enjoy the challenge and want to tackle longer distances? Are you drawn to the community and social aspects? Is obstacle racing part of a broader fitness lifestyle? Your goals will shape your training approach and race schedule. There's no right answer. The best approach is the one that keeps you engaged, motivated, and progressing toward your personal definition of peak performance. Complete your first sprint. Finish your first 5K obstacle race. Prove to yourself you can do it. Build confidence and learn the basics. Tackle super distance. Step up to 10K with more obstacles. Develop greater endurance and obstacle proficiency. Challenge yourself further. Conquer the beast. Complete the ultimate challenge, 21K with 30 plus obstacles. Test your limits physically and mentally. Join the elite group of beast finishers. Earn your trifecta. Complete sprint, super, and beast in one calendar year. Receive the coveted trifecta medal. Demonstrate well-rounded capability. Pursue competitive goals. Race for age group podiums or elite qualification. Push your limits of speed and efficiency. Become part of the competitive community. Achieve peak performance. Optimize every aspect of training, nutrition, and recovery. Reach your personal best. Inspire others through your journey and achievements. Consider pursuing the Spartan trifecta, completing a sprint, super, and beast in a single calendar year. This challenge requires sustained commitment and progressive training over many months. The trifecta medal is a symbol of dedication and achievement that relatively few athletes earn. Beyond the trifecta, you can pursue multiple trifectas per year: the Ultra Beast, 50,000, or the Hurricane Heat, team-based endurance event lasting 4 to 12 plus hours. Each new challenge provides fresh motivation and opportunities for growth. Remember that peak performance is a journey, not a destination. There's always room for improvement, new skills to learn, and new challenges to tackle. The athletes who find the most satisfaction in Spartan racing are those who embrace the process of continuous improvement, celebrate their progress, and maintain perspective about the role of racing in their overall life. Use Spartan racing as a tool for becoming the best version of yourself, physically capable, mentally tough, and part of a supportive community that brings out the best in everyone. Your path to peak performance, taking action. You now have the knowledge and tools needed to begin your Spartan racing journey and pursue peak performance. The information in this episode covers training principles, specific workouts, nutrition strategies, gear recommendations, and mental preparation, and everything you need to succeed. But knowledge alone isn't enough. The difference between those who achieve their goals and those who don't comes down to one thing: taking action. You must commit to the process, show up consistently, and trust that the work you put in will produce results. Start where you are, not where you wish you were. If you're new to fitness, begin with the base building phase and give yourself adequate time to prepare for your first sprint. If you're already fit but new to obstacle racing, focus on developing obstacle-specific skills while maintaining your current fitness level. If you're an experienced racer looking to improve, identify your weaknesses and dedicate focused training blocks to addressing them. There's no shame in starting at any level. Every elite athlete was once a beginner who decided to take the first step. Choose your race. Register for a race 12 to 20 weeks away. Having a specific date creates urgency and commitment. Choose a distance appropriate for your current fitness level. Create your plan. Use the training plans in this episode as templates. Adjust based on your schedule, fitness level, and available equipment. Write it down and commit to following it. Build your support. Find training partners, join online communities, tell friends and family about your goal. Accountability and support dramatically increase your chances of success. Start today. Don't wait for the perfect moment or until you feel ready. Begin with a single workout today. Momentum builds from action, not planning. Take the first step now. The journey to peak performance through Spartan racing will challenge you in ways you can't yet imagine. You'll face moments of doubt, physical discomfort, and the temptation to quit. You'll also experience incredible satisfaction, build unshakable confidence, and discover capabilities you didn't know you possessed. The obstacles on the course are metaphors for obstacles in life. When you learn to push through physical challenges, you develop the mental toughness to handle whatever life throws at you. This is why Spartan racing is transformative for so many people. Remember that peak performance isn't about being perfect. It's about consistent effort, learning from setbacks, and refusing to give up on yourself. Some training days will feel amazing. Others will be a struggle. Some races will go exactly as planned. Others will test you in unexpected ways. What matters is that you keep showing up, keep putting in the work, and keep moving forward. The person who crosses the finish line will be stronger, more capable, and more confident than the person who started the journey. That transformation is the real prize. The medal is just a symbol of the work you've done and the person you've become.